hat is too stupid.
Expert in botany.
Is this where you tell me all about your secret plan, Hector? How you stole double-end tickets from innocent souls, pretended to sell them, but really hoarded them all for yourself in a desperate attempt to get out of the land of the dead?
No.
Uh-oh.
This is where you writhe around in excruciating pain for about an hour because that idiot Bowsley ran off with all their fast-acting Sproutella. Then slow stuff will sprout you, but it's going to take a long time, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, how convenient for our narrative.
Manny, where are you going? You've got some time, you know, before you have to leave. Get it?
What an
Leave.
actual bastard. I love it.
Not only did he shoot us, he also made a joke of it.
Terrible, like a terrible pun as well.
Yeah.
Look his lovely little corsage there. It's gorgeous.
He does have a nice...
But you've got the baby's breath, don't you?
Spreading so painful. I claw it out, but I don't have the strength.
I don't have a claw.
No, but we have something better.
Coffee.
Liquid nitrogen, of course.
Gracias.
Todos Santos.
Todos Santos.
Who knew the total? Like that's the thing. Like in this universe, like the liquid nitrogen is essentially a way of like healing a gunshot wound. So like
Yeah.
so at some point, Toto Santos is going to get into a gunfight. He's going to be able to try and look for his liquid nitrogen, and then go, "Oh shit, I shouldn't have slept on the job."
Just for anyone watching, if you do get shot and it starts spreading flowers,
Don't use liquid nitrogen.
just yeah, I mean, just like to be honest, I'd be more worried about the fact that you're spreading flowers.
Yeah.
And subsequently, and slightly more concerning, that you've been shot in the first place. Don't get shot, kids.
I preferably not. No.
Yeah.
Sometimes avoidance is the best policy.
He truly gave his
never
body to
nerf.
the cause.
Not even
Manuel,
once.
listen
Yes.
carefully. There's a gun in the trunk of this car, but the trunk key is with my body somewhere in the meadow behind the greenhouse. Find it!
Right.
And tell Eva that I know she will guide the Alliance wisely when I am gone. For when I bite this explosive tooth, the deadly cloud will sprout not just my target, but me as well.
Your target? What are you...
Hey, get out of there.
Farewell, my friend!
Talk about getting a bit
What
of
were
head
you
in the back of a
talking
car.
about with the head of
Uh-huh.
say in there?
There now.
Huh, Sal? Got something you want to share with the class?
Only this. Viva la revolución! Ah!
Well, we're definitely earning the Grim.
Yes. Like that
He
was
truly
one of
gave
the
his body
purposes
to the
of
cause.
mutilation.
Essentially,
He's fine right
self-inflicted
where he is.
cyanide tablet. Everyone beware of Tajiri.
Yes. Oh wow, Tajiri will be a dangerous human being in this world, wouldn't
My
he?
side.
Quite
Yep.
literally.
The Great Muta is just like some
Well,
sort of
what do
like
you know?
existential threat on the
Sal had a
horizon.
ticket all along.
I tell you. Japanese, great bunch of lad.
Yes.
Enemies to flowers. You never get
I
a
don't know, man.
Japanese.
Cherry blossoms,
amazing
like if
how
that's
those
if you
tickets
see a
keep
whole field of
haunting
cherry
you.
blossoms, if you're in like the Japanese afterlife, what does that mean?
It means you're a really big fan of card captors because
Yeah.
the lead character's name was Sakura. That's
I like that your answer is far more optimistic than this Grim Fandango.
Yep.
card captors.
Not quite a Grim Fandango, more like a cheerful Habuki.
They are. Catgirl Fandango. Even
Fandango
more
dancing.
Imagine Gladys as a big giant cat girl. Oh my god.
Isn't that just every Japanese anime? To be fair, they always have one mumix on the staff. Like,
There he is. Please, can we make the interdimensional portal exist where we can put Gladys and Kronk together?
Oh, that would like that.
It's not doing anything now.
We're on to it.
So
We're on to
here's
it.
the crack with this now, right? So we found
Back
the
to-
ticket
Seems
belonging
be
to
attracted
Salvador,
something over this way.
and his
Bouncing
body's
over.
buried somewhere here. So the ticket's basically serving as as a compass to find his body.
We got a ticket to ride. We got a ticket to ride.
Well, you can't have a ticket to die, technically.
One of the lesser known James Bond films.
Yes. That one didn't quite make
Seems to
the.
be attracted to something
premiere.
over this way. It's not doing anything.
That's like an AI generated James Bond script. Like, ticket to die. Adjective nouns.
Seems to be attracted to something over this way.
Ah, yes, it's
Does
elementary.
the
my-
body
my-
move or?
So what's happening? It's kind of hard to see, right? But basically, the ticket flickers when you're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
And then essentially, it's like the signpost earlier on in the game that basically once you hit the right spot, the game will take over.
Isn't that always the way?
There you go. There, yeah.
Once your golden ticket flickers in the right spot, you get a cutscene.
That's needlessly artsy.
You know what? Worth the admission alone.
Indeed.
There we are. A little bit of grave robbing.
Oh yeah.
Grave.
In fairness,
grave.
he asked us to do it,
This
so
must be the
that
key
checks
to
out.
Salvador's trunk.
So now that we can get ourselves a gun, we can have a shootout with Hector. And thus, the final boss battle begins.
Fucking hell, Manny. While we're young. For the love of fuck.
Do you not feel the tension, Brian?
Been fucking 18,000 years and you can't roll down the fucking hill.
Ah, yes. Lots of.
And then we have to go back up to him, right?
Yes. So now we're gonna go knocking on the greenhouse door.
Freeze, Hector. Yeah, you heard me.
Wait for it, Brian. Wait for it.
It's like the Monty Python fucking sketch.
It's
Faster going up there, he's coming down. That makes zero fucking sense.
Fucking
might have
Hansel
something to do
and,
with me pressing the run button on the way up there.
Fair.
yeah, Hansel and Gretel loving bastard, Manny. Get up that fucking hill. Jack
Oh.
and Jill. Give me that pail of water. Come on to fuck.
Funny you should say pail of water because that's part of the right answer here.
I'm not getting
I'm
any
on the wave,
closer
I'm on the
until he
wave.
runs out of ammo.
You on the wave?
It's actually, I
Freeze,
spent a lot of
Hector.
time in garden centres as a kid, so it's actually quite reminiscent of what I actually did as a child, which is ramble outside of them because I wasn't going in there because flowers are bastards.
And flowers are still bastards, like to right now. The fact that Hector is essentially surrounded by death is an interesting choice.
I like the fact that they got a subtle nod to St. Patrick's Cathedral there. See the wide shot. There you go.
Hmm.
Excellent.
Found them.
Who's out there? I'm the Grim Reaper, lard ass, and you're my next customer.
Shouldn't you be a batch of posies by now?
Yes, the infamous slow time event.
Yes. Well, again, we've said before the LucasArts don't necessarily pull on the old Star Wars tropes, but yeah, Stormtrooper aiming here between the pair of them.
Breaking up the windows, so on and so forth.
Yes.
You won't be fucking let inside the Crystal Maze with that attitude, Manny. Come on to fuck.
When you're causing criminal damage to the game show, I think that's a bad sign.
People who live in glass houses get pretty good
Tearing
at
down the
ducking,
big
I
screen
see.
because you got the catchphrase wrong and Roy Walker's
That's a- you know-
crying in the corner.
That's a good fucking line. People in glass houses get pretty good at ducking.
Nice try.
Fucking good. That's very fucking apt. I like that.
Ha!
Again, the fact that he's so big and fat, how are we not hitting him?
Yeah, big fucking barn door fucking heading.
Hmm. So yes. So much like the battle with Domino earlier on, we can't kill him directly. So,
Right.
when we were talking about pail of water, what's currently going into the greenhouse?
Drown the cunt.
Wash him out. Give him a bath. They hate that.
Well, what happens when you combine water
I'm
with our
saving my ammo
Sproutella?
for the big guy.
Hmm.
You get loads.
Oh yes.
Very much like cats in a way. They hate bats.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good.
It sounds great. Let's get up there and find out.
Wahoo!
Get Rico!
Oh.
Fucking grim hand job over here. There it is.
That'll do it.
A splooge was had by all.
I mean, they're gonna go. That's the way to go.
He became a fanciful bouquet.
A fanciful bukkake.
Yeah. And hooray! We're allowed to die in peace.
Yay!
You can count them if you want. They're all here.
How about yours?
The company gave me one on the other end. Sort of a retirement present. And, demons ride free, right?
Aw, Manny, you know I can't go with you. I'm a spirit of the land and all that. I can't ever leave this world.
I guess I got so wrapped up in saving people, I just assumed I'd be able to save you too.
Yeah, but I don't need to be saved. I like it here. I'm not all alone in that basement anymore, thanks to you. I got a new job and all these new friends. I'm a big demon success story.
So, I guess this is it then.
Making me feel real feelings.
Come here, dog.
No.
You were the best boss I ever had.
Now eat him.
Assert dominance. He's gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
This has been my favorite Harry Potter movie. Really and truly.
Manny,
Yeah?
when we get to the next world,
What is it, Angel?
are we going to be together?
You know, sweetheart, if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Nobody knows what's gonna happen at the end of the line. So you might as well enjoy the trip.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then they fucked.
They boned.
Train in the tunnel, what?
And now Glottis with his new family start again. And no doubt we'll find other people to have adventures with, whoever they may be. But we'll never know, because
There we go.
there was never a sequel to this game. So
No.
Until now.
To be
Good old
fair-
Dara O'Farrell. There's an Irish name for you.
Come on, Darla.
there's a few Irish people on the staff in LucasArts, in fairness. But yeah, that is Grim Fandango, lads. If you remember who Japeth was, he was one of the animators on the original game, and he died since the remake came out. So that's
right.
why the tribute there at the end. So there you go.
That was, I think that was everything I ever wanted to be. Nothing will ever compare at all, ever, even slightly. Holy shit.
It is quite magical, the fact that, like, as a one of the whole idea of the series is to basically try and interview, like, show games that, like, you might have never necessarily have heard of, and see if they're kind of I don't know, like, appealing enough to be a good watch as opposed to a good play. And I think what we found is someone's found their, like, true calling as a character. They found someone that, like, speaks to them at an emotional level on a basic level.
as is evident
Mm.
from my fucking tattoo.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck. I love noir. I love sassy fucking puns. And now I love GLaDOS.
Yes.
It really is the triforce of my entire being.
And the best part about it was you didn't have to actually play the game and suffer the puzzles. The hard part was done.
I never would have.
Yeah.
I'm eternally grateful to Let's Players everywhere. I never would have known the glory that is this. I wouldn't have gotten to see the speed, the all holy speed demon.
Well, that is it.
That is it. Yeah. Like everyone's moved on to the next world, and well, and in fairness, like I can't think of it like a night, like the fact that like the game is able to say like, oh yeah, and you die at the end, and that's the happy ending. I think is hilarious in the sense where like the whole point of the game up to this point was to basically move on and die and move on to the afterlife, because essentially you're just in a type of purgatory and you're earning your crust until you deserve to move on, which is like, again, it's a great interpretation of that kind of Mexican Aztec kind of culture concept of death, but just the aesthetics alone, like as a game, I always look at this and go like, this is, if you wanted to do aesthetics right in a point-and-click adventure and go not just like slightly in dabble with like your kind of source material, but go head first into it, that's the game to follow in terms of doing that, you know. And that, in fairness to LucasArts, that's exactly what they do. Like obviously the trilogy we watched, like the Dig and Full Throttle, they did the exact same thing for all those games. We're like,
oh, there we go. He's back now. He froze for like 20 seconds.
He's just happy. He's just.
No, you did. You froze for like.
Oh, I froze. Did I?
Yeah,
Oh,
on air.
sorry. Okay. Well, if it would look fine in the edit there. It'll just sound. It'll look like you two got distracted by something else. But yeah, that's what I was saying there, was that like just aesthetics wise, like this game nails it, and it's like and if there's one thing I'll say about LucasArts is that like all the games are like this. Like the Monkey Island thing, the world is pirate based and everything around it is ideal for it. Likewise, like all the games we played in the trilogy here are the same thing, where like if they're gonna do a kind of like a sci-fi adventure, then it feels right in a sense. It's not just like I'm gonna like, it does a unique UI to suit the game in a sense, rather than just have like, say, like how some other studios would do it, where they have their own kind of like, you know, aesthetics and the game is in between there, you know. So just for that kind of like that extra little detail and finesse alone, I think that's worth applauding in of its own right, you know. But overall, what do you guys think? Dave, obviously I don't think you knew about GLaDOS beforehand or anything Grim Fandango-y. So how did you make of the game yourself after watching it back?
Enjoyed the story. The gameplay was quite fun. No, overall it was solid. What was it? What would I give it? 8.5?
I think that's
really
kind of
solid game.
Score, yeah.
It was true to the material, obviously.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate. Brian?
There is not a scale in any world, this world or the next, that can sum up the insurmountable levels of joy and actual genuine emotion, intrigue and frustration I have felt by this. This is the perfect pizza. All the toppings were right. It was served to me within 30 minutes or less, figuratively speaking. And holy mother of sweet baby Jesus, did I ever think I was ever going to find a kinship with a big giant yellow-headed freak.
It is very much a proof that when you found your person.
This is the equivalent of picking up your pet, shoving them into the mirror and going, look, that's you. There I am.
In his purest form, in his yellow-headedness.
Jonathan, thank you for having me on this walkthrough. Play through the world of Cinco de Mayo.
No, but I think it was To be fair, this is one of those games where I always go back to every now and then to play. Like I think this is my fourth time playing this game now. It's just one of those
Nice.
ones where it's like it's just nice to just jump in again and just absorb the story once again, you know. And again, like it's like a lot of the kind of games that they've re-brought out in the kind of the back catalog. You can switch on the director's commentary and you'll get the kind of the kind of insight about how they put the levels together and what kind of character design they had in mind. It's kind of interesting kind of actually seeing the thought process about like, you know, what did they want as a character first time and then how did they get to where they are now. And again, a lot of the games around this era are all restricted by technology. So the reason why everyone's skeleton in the first place is literally because they could only deal with polygons. They couldn't do when they made the fourth Monkey Island game, it looked a bit shit because everyone was blocky and chunky anyway. So they couldn't really, you know, approximate an actual, like, say, human figure. So what's the best way to do that? They just make them all skeletons, so we can get away with them being polygons. Just it's really fucking clever. And then just from that, it snowballs into like, you know, well, if all the characters are skeletons, then what kind of game are we making? And that's where the Cinco de Mayo stuff comes into play. And again, helps when you have a good handle of the source material, do your research, and just let the artists do their thing, let the actors do their thing, and it just fucking goes from there. So even if you have a walkthrough in front of you, I'd recommend even checking this game out and just switching on the director's commentary because you just get a lovely idea of how they put the game together. You know,
Okay.
and I think a lot of other games should do that because like I like LucasArts' philosophy on games is that they're made for us, and if you want everything to be good and get better, then you have to share your thought process and let other people get inspired by what you do. You know. Because everything's quite guarded in the gaming industry, but LucasArts and in particular, even Double Fine are quite open with their kind of approach, and they're not alone in that regard. Like you could say, Gabe Newell, from Valve, is kind of very open with his approach as well. But other parts of the gaming ecosystem are not as pleasant in that regard, and don't want to lose face or to lose their market share or something. But they don't have that problem. They made their games, they made their money. They're dads now, and they just want to have a lovely time.
Exactly.
There you go.
Right. Well.
Yeah. Well, indeed. So now with all that excitement, that's the end of our like little arc of game playthroughs from LucasArts. That was the first category that Dave and Aaron picked out nearly last year. Now at this stage, practically a whole year of content. And now we go into another arc, which is what Aaron picked out. And we elected that, like, you know, if we're going to be playing the good games, we should balance out the really, really bad ones.
That's true, yeah.
So, you know, what we had in this trilogy was good production, great acting, you know, a lot of attention to detail, a lot of, you know, blood, sweat, and tears into games that are aesthetically pleasing and that are a fun experience to have and are ultimately just enough to be good games. Yeah, the next trilogy is not going to be that. What we are going to have instead is a series. Oh, and again, Brian, you probably don't know this because this would have been before your time, but Aaron accidentally stumbled upon the Newgrounds trilogy of games that I had hidden in the board of many choices. But because they're Flash games, what I've done is I've basically done collections of them. So
this is going to be horrible.
I picked out 3, I guess, groups of games that are very quick fire and quick succession.
Yeah.
So let me see if some of these games re-jog your memory. We will be playing the 8 Sift Head games in quick succession. You know, a stick figure tribute to Fast and the Furious, essentially, which is you know, dated in its own right. Then we have a trilogy of games called the Trapped series. This is not like the kind of like, you know, escape room type of sub games that are on Newgrounds. They're actually okay, to be fair. No, this is the Trapped trilogy from a group called Godla Nations, who are a Christian games studio. Try and throw in Christian parables any way they can to their projects. And the way I described it is that their games are actually quite good. If they could just leave God out of it, it would be great. You know, so that'd be on that. And then our main event is my personal favorite. It's basically a game, a series called Ambition, which is the Negotiator series, and it's a game. It's made by a studio who are intending to teach you negotiation skills through the medium of Flash games. And the best thing about it is that you would have had to pay a subscription fee on their website to play these high quality Flash games. And thankfully they've seen sense and have like now allowed everyone to play them because fuck paying for that sort of money for that kind of quality. So not only now do we get to learn our all these negotiation skills, but we now get to experience the soap opera drama that goes on with it. So
Fantastic.
that is what is in all of our not too distant futures in that regard. And I don't know what we're going to be starting off with first. Might depend on logistics in terms of what way we're going to do it, because this is something that's best experienced live, I think. So we will have a discussion off camera on that regard, and we'll just go from
Cool.
there. But when we're back on the game gallery, we're going into the world of Flash, and brace yourselves is all I
Early
can say.
2000s, here we come.
Yeah, do not expect quality. Quality is
No.
not here.
No, this was addictive crap that was pushed onto you. You didn't need a disc. You didn't need a fucking download. You just played them on a stupid malware-infected website.
I
So
couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even describe it as junk food. This is like
No,
cream
this
cheese.
is fucking
It's like cheese in the
horrible.
can. That's what this is.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's just chemicals.
Aerosol cheese.
Yes.
Where
You know,
where Grim Fandango dealt in the world of death, these Flash games are quite literally deadly.
we will discuss why or what like mental condition people were in when they decided to go, let's play these games. Yes,
No,
they
we
were
were cheating.
there.
That's what it was. We were poor. We
Yeah,
were cheap.
yeah.
Didn't have money to buy actual games. That's what it was. We had no standards at the time. We're all fucking teenagers. Like,
True. Till next time, folks.
until then, good night, everybody. And I hope your Fandango is just as grim as ours.
Patter, 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 patter.